Welcome back, everyone. You are enjoying another episode of Fast Facts Pharmacology Edition, brought to you by a Tale 2 hygienist in partnership with Elevate Oral Care. And now, please welcome your host, Tom Viola.
Hi, I'm Tom Viola, a certified pharmacist, dental educator, and author. Stick with me, and I promise to make the next few minutes the best pharmacology learning experience you've ever had. Hi everyone, Tom Viola with Pharmacology Declassified. We got another Fast Facts Pharmacology edition. Well, in this one, we're going to be talking about more supplements because we seem to be on a trail of finding the truth about supplements. And the next one up is, of course, Dong Quai. And every time I hear Dong Quai, I think, well, Dong Quai. Well, what is Dong Quai? Well, it's used for things like what? Treatment of dysmenorrhea, menopausal symptoms in females, but it's also used topically to treat premature ejaculation in males. Well, what is this mystery stuff called Dong Quai? Well, we can get a hint based on the fact that it's used to treat menopausal symptoms and dysmenorrhea that it must have some estrogenic activity, and indeed it does. Much like its colleague, black cohosh, Dong Quai is an estrogen. It has estrogenic activity at estrogenic receptors in your body. It is indeed a phytoestrogen. Now, as we said with black cohosh, remember that even though this is a plant-based estrogen, if your medical doctor has told you, look, you have an estrogen-dependent tumor or some type of estrogen-dependent disease, you can no longer be on estrogen, or you should not be on estrogen as a drug, you might be tempted to think, well, if I can't use a pharmaceutical estrogen, I can certainly use the plant-based estrogen. I mean, if it's natural, it must be healthy and must be safe to use. But we do know now, of course, that that's not true, that even phytoestrogens can worsen estrogen-dependent tumors and diseases. Well, what else do we know about Dong Quai? Well, again, much like its colleague black cohosh, Dong Quai has also been known to cause additive bleeding. Although we don't know the true mechanism behind how it impacts bleeding, we believe it may have some antiplatelet activity. We do know that there are some folks out there that combine Dong Quai with their estrogen. Again, as we said in our earlier episode, to sort of get more bang for their buck. But that means, again, additive estrogenic effects, which may not always be so good for you and can actually cause more problems. Bottom line is, again, much like black cohosh, Dong Quai causes orthostatic hypotension, and that doesn't make everyone feel very well. Sometimes people feel faint. And again, if they're going to be operating a car or operating machinery, we certainly don't want Dong Quai, which again, as a natural supplement, causing drowsiness, especially since the patient may not realize it's going to cause drowsiness, since they bought it for its estrogenic activity. So there you have it, my friends. Sometimes when it comes to supplements, even though they sound like they have completely different names, they're trends. And so we've seen now over the last couple of episodes that in this case, estrogens, plant-based estrogens, are pretty popular with the public who are dealing with estrogenic-related diseases. So, my friends, that's the story on Dong Quai. And again, this is Tom Viola, and I'm from Pharmacology Declassified, saying as always, be well. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to hear more from me, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or visit my website at www.tomviola.com.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Fast Facts Pharmacology Edition, brought to you in part by Elevate Oral Care, creators of the innovative and proven prevention-focused oral care products from Advantage Arrest Silver Diamine Fluoride to Fluoramax Sodium Fluoride Varnish. Learn more by visiting www.elevateoralcare.com and schedule your free CE staff meeting today. We'll see you next time for another Fast Fact.